What does it mean to be the chiefs of police of Cape Ann? You know, how do you work together, Chief Francis?
Well, we do have collaborations that we do. We are involved in a behavioral mental health grouping, if you will. We're involved with Beverly's involved, Ipswich and
Rockport. Us.
And that's one thing that we work together on, and it's been fantastic. We have a clinician that we work with, a couple of clinicians that we work with, and if there's a mental health issue that we're dealing with, look, we're not experts in that area. It's nice to have that person to fall back on, and I've had situations where I've had somebody with a mental health issue, and within 10 minutes she's got a clinician's paper for me, and we're able to get this person evaluated. So that's one thing we do together. There's a number of things. For example, for the parade and fireworks that we're having in Essex this weekend on the 9th and the 10th, Chief Fitzgerald is going to come over with one of his officers on a motorcycle and help us out with that. I can pick up the phone and call Chief Conley and ask him any different sort of question and what have you, and I'll get answers. It's really good to have a situation.
Yeah, we have to work together up here in Cape Ann. I mean, we have to share our resources, is what Chief Francis is referring to, and that's just one of many things that we share. But it's, you know, we have such a great collaboration because, you know, when the storms come, when winter's coming, and when it's here, you know, we all need to pool our resources to get the job done. And I think Chief Fitzgerald mentioned this earlier, we have different patches, but that's not how we see it. It's, I call Todd, I call Paul, you know, I call John in Rockport, and that's the kind of it's at that level. And we're always looking to find synergies that we can make work together.
I think the prior knowledge of us working together and knowing each other, you know, before we got in these roles is a huge factor in that. So.
And the different police officers and the departments, they also have an opportunity to meet each other and talk to one another and get to know each other.
Yeah, all the time.
I mean, we call each other, our departments will call each other all the time for a mutual aid situation. If there's an accident close to the Manchester side, then we'll call Manchester. If there's an accident close to the Gloucester side, and it's not just accidents, but for example, with traffic situations and what have you, if we have to shut roads down, we all work together because we're basically, in a sense, we're kind of like one big community.
And we've actually codified that into a memorandum of understanding that we have that allows our officers to exercise police powers in each other's communities under, you know, certain circumstances.
Such as?
So really under any circumstance, if let's say a Gloucester officer was, you know, happened to be coming back from an accident scene and heading down 127, but found themselves in Manchester in that jurisdiction and observed someone driving erratically, say they're a potential OUI case, operating under the influence, that Gloucester officer is legally capable of conducting motor vehicle stop and ultimately making an arrest. Now there's certain things that we have to make happen procedurally, but at the bottom line, that's what we're trying to accomplish. And it gets another example of how we pool our resources to accomplish our missions.